Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's been long you're seeing this face, right? But yeah, we are still here for you. How are you guys doing? We have a gist, not really good, but what can we say? Everything that happens in this life, we the living always use it to learn something. Yeah, it's not all about what happened, but what do we learn from what happened? There is this thing that happened at Aba, Ghana, in Nigeria. This man, I don't know what happened. Some people were saying that, yeah, the woman was just going around with other men and never wanted to give the husband the thing for 7 years. And anytime the husband asked her, where did you go to, the woman would either break bottle or, a lot of stories were going around. But what happened was that yesterday, this same woman came back. Her name is Chioma, I think. This same woman came back to the house and, argument started. All we had on the internet was that the man poured fuel on the woman and was running around looking for lighter. And when he found one, he just lighted the woman up. We were not able to know if he locked the woman inside or what happened, but we are here to talk about violence in a relationship or in your marriage. So, Bill, what do you think about abuse in a relationship? Do you think that this man, because the woman was going around with other man, do you think that that is enough reason why this man will just pour fuel and munye munye uncle? What do you think? Like,
You see me in the beginning and my hand was on my head. Meaning it's terrible. And I say it always, relationship is not by force. If you cannot do, stop. Our doctrine, our religion, our church, my pastor, we not come when it's happening. If you too, it cannot happen, kindly do what? Stop. Onye dendo, bihe. If they buy you, it's gone. You are gone. And the pain, do you know what it is putting fuel on someone? Setting that person ablaze. The pain that person will go through. I say it always to my sisters. Even before they give them hand in marriage, I tell the man, if you know you can't take it anymore, kindly bring her back to us. This person we are talking about is someone's daughter. They not showed her, bring her up. So in all the years she spent with 5 kids, they thank you. The very much inside is putting her ablaze. Just check it.
but do you think that the lady did not contribute to the buying of like everything that happened? Don't you think that men do go through some stress and some things that they don't like in marriage? Most times women are always the one to be hard, but a lot of men don't speak out, and most of them are, buying in silence. So do you think that because something costs something,
There is nothing on earth I can use to justify when you buy somebody, no matter what that person is doing. What I'm saying is not only for women. You too, as a man, women too can be violent in relationship. Abuse can come from the wife too.
Exactly.
When you try talking, it does not happen. Separate. But most time we carry it in our head, our religion say. Our religion did not say. It's you that is inside that relationship. You can separate for a while and see if things will come back to normal. But two is, I don't know the kind of anger. I mean, what is the extent of the hatred? What have the woman done to deserve that?
To the man, the woman has done a lot.
What a lot have the woman done, but the man is still living. The woman have not done enough, have not done a lot to take you out, but you took the woman out. The woman is no more.
The man will always be regretting all his acts. But the point is that when you start going through those things that you think that can push you to the wrong direction, you better just quit. That's the best thing you can do for yourself.
For sure.
Yeah, as you said before, it's not only women that go through abuse. Many men go through abuse. And when you listen to their stories, you find out that a lot of men are going through a lot that they can't. Women are easy to tell you their stories and talk about it, and we are oh. But a lot of men, when you just allow them to just give you small about what is going on behind the closed doors, you'll be shocked to your bone. But the thing is that before anything happens, there must be something that triggers it. So what do you say to this particular kind of men? Because I know it's not just one. There must be men that are like this, you understand, that something triggers them in one particular way or the other. So what do you tell them when those things that triggers them come, like when they are in that situation that they are not okay in their head? What do you tell them, advise them to do at that point?
When you get to that level, what do? You leave the place. You leave the place for the person. Let the person win for that moment and go and cool off. Like for me, sometimes I'm under stress, things are stressing me. Most time in the evening, if it's getting too much, no matter what the weather, how cold or how warm the weather, I go out, take a walk, talk within myself. When I come back, I see that I'm okay. Or at least the whole thing will die down. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So in this case, you have to know the best way to treat yourself. Some people will tell you, let me just go to the bar and get one bottle and calm down. In that situation, you don't have to be there to argue it out. To start arguing, you went there, you did not go here. Where are you coming from? You come back late, and you see you are exchanging word to and fro. Just say what you want to say and leave. Move. If that man have left the house, maybe after talking, and leave that place for 2 minutes, things will not be the same. Because once you are there, the person is talking, you are talking, the person is talking. And you don't tell the person the way he or she will address you. You are pouring out your own. He or she is bringing out his own.
Yeah.
Then the whole thing will flame up. But in a way, the best thing I can tell you, the best therapy I can give you is give that person space. Give he or she space that moment.
So maybe this man has been giving a space for a long time, and there will be a time where you can't, you can't keep running away from your home.
And that is what I said. If it's not working, leave. Either you separate or you divorce.
Yeah, but there are many pastors that will always tell us that divorce is not an option.
Is the pastor in your relationship? But it's going well with the pastor. Our doctor is this. Many people have pie with those situations. You are in the relationship and you know, look, who is putting on shoe, know where the shoe is paining him or her. I tell you, relationship is not by force. Okay, we lost somebody now. If we cannot get to that stage, leave it. Move. Even some people will tell you their relationship is working when they are separated. The man is living alone, she's living on her own. Then they meet, then they go back to their various places. It's fine. Some people are good in boyfriend-girlfriend thing. When it's boyfriend-girlfriend, they are okay. Once they start living together, problem will come up.
Leave the place at that moment. But don't continue living. I will advise the person to just quit it or go for counseling, go to therapy.
Yeah.
Because you continue living as a woman. One day you will say, waiting, make I just stop this thing. Magomaya once and for all, and that might be the end. So a lot of women have anger issues. A lot of men have anger issues. You see a woman with anger issue, sometimes they are the coolest people, but when it comes, you won't, like, the person will just turn to something else. And please, we need to always tell people that therapy is the best. It's always good for you to go to therapy. Sometimes something might happen sometime, or when you were small, or something happened that triggers you. When it got to that extent, you act, you just want to do something. So you need to go to therapy, your wife, you and your wife, and then you need to always just leave that space. When those things come, leave that space. And if you know that it's getting too much on your neck, just let it go. So what do you advise to pastors? Because we see pastors as our semi-gods here on earth, you understand? But most of them always, their doctrine, their this, their that, they always frown at divorce, separation. They don't just frown at it. They will tell you, yeah, God is against divorce and all this and all that. So what do you tell them? Because that particular Bible, God is against divorce and all this. God is against divorce, but not against the divorcee, not against the person, but against that word divorce, but not against the person, because we need to interpret this Bible very well. You know, so maybe this man will be born again and he has been going to church. We have seen a lot of people that church goers, like staunch Christians that have gone through this particular part. So what do you advise? What do you tell to pastors that say all these things?
Yeah, the pastors will talk to you based on what is in the Bible and how they see it. This is how we see it. We don't need it. If you say, because most pastors will believe once they say you can divorce, that everybody, then they are putting into people's head. People think, okay, it's my plan B. If it's not working, I will divorce. But you have to know when raising hand is coming up, and we know when to say I don't want it. The same thing, pastors have to, don't paint it. One is the person in question coming to the pastor to say exactly what is going on, because most time the pastors says that when things are going wrong, they don't even know. Nobody is coming to them to tell them, because people are ashamed, thinking, oh, do you know I'm the head of Russia? Well, how can I come and say my relationship is not working? It means that my prayers are not working. No, your prayers are working. The point is, temptation can come from anywhere. You can see strong men of God, their kids are not doing well. Not that they are not. That is the only way temptation or attack are coming to them. So what am I saying? The pastors that are saying that when you are under that pastor, you have problem, go to the pastor and explain to the pastor.
Is it that those pastors don't know that there are violence in marriage, even as a Christian? Like, I don't understand it. Is it that because I can't get it? Those pastors, sometimes some pastors just put themselves as a semi-god. They are holy. When you bring that my husband is doing this or my wife, they will just condemn it. They will preach about it in the church.
Go and submit.
Yeah.
Go and submit.
Go and submit. You have to do this one, do that one. That particular Bible, people don't read it well, because when you read Bible well, you understand. And this person's understanding might not be the same the way the other person understands.
Understand it. And explanation of Bible is different. If you read one line on the Bible, they will explain it into 20 or 50.
Exactly.
Everybody will come and explain it his or her own way. Then you have to understand it. Being a divorcee does not, life will not, things will not end.
It's not a sin that things are getting into another. Okay, all these people that are just spying like that in marriage, is it the best? Is it like, are we supposed to pop champagne about it? Many Christians are going through a lot. The other woman at Abuja that died the other day, they said the husband died her. The man is always going to church. The woman also, they are staunch, But sometimes pastors should loosen themselves a bit so that people can come to them and tell them what is happening. And when you find out that this is not working, please separate these two people. Tell this person, oh yeah, you can go here, stay. This person, go here for the meantime. This is very important. And if you find out that it's not working again, God is love. He taught love. He doesn't teach us to stay there, put your head there. There are some things that our doctrine, those people that made this doctrine, most of them are gone. So why do we keep repeating those things that they said, talk about in those days? I can't repeat it now. Now I say no doctrine. It doesn't make sense. There are some doctrines that are not right. I'm not a dozy amendment because we are the government. Yeah.
Make law.
I can't dozy
amend the law.
Oh, why I'm not I see they had their favors. They are the book of favor. Their favors there. Amen. Yeah. The same way when some customs in the mother name na are to us now because I am was that time. When some culture name that doesn't rhyme, sometimes you amend it for the living. Doctrine are meant for the living, not for the mulang. You understand? The mulang we can make the doctrine, but I didn't do that as the good. So if it's not working for the living, we push it and mend our own on our. Do you think that God will be happy to those people that just by an abusive relationship?
And there is only 3 that you will tell you will cut it tomorrow. You will still stand there.
This is
if you are telling anyone tomorrow I will buy you, the person will not stand. Either the person, if the person is standing, he knows that he will the defense that he's having. He has confidence on his defense. But if not, the person will find his way. Some people don't want to leave. Do you know the problem? They will say, my mother. Hey, my mother is in the head in Christian mother. Oh, because of my mother. Some people will tell me, my family people. What will my family people say? Some people will tell you, hey, Nadi. People will laugh at me. Do you know how much this man spent? So what? The person spend it and it's not working now.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine. I've been in Asaba for marriage. The girl said he's not going to marry the man. That the man slap her the night before wedding. She don't want. They talk up. The girl said nothing is finished. The man called people, they eat. He gave the girl the bill. This is what the girl said yes. This is how we pay you, but I'm seeing it now that it will not work. I was carried away. You know, sometimes our people will even see it in the beginning, but they are carried away. The affection, hey, I'm getting married, I will wear white, my ring, hey, my mother, we wear this, Achebi, all those things. They are blind with those things. Those things will blind you. Even some will be seeing sign upon sign upon sign. What they are thinking is that day my Achebi will be 35. I will get 35 different Achebi, 35 groups that we wear clothes, that we do the after Achebi, after bang bang boom boom na hall, we will go back with that. No Achebi will come and live with you people. What is next?
I saw that video.
Don't get carried away.
Yeah, it's not that we are encouraging or
we don't encourage it.
No, in marriage there are so many things you have to work. You have to work it. Like in marriage, you have to work it. It's not just easy. But that beating part and
it's not coming from only one person.
You know, it's not.
The problem is most of our people think in relationship is only going to come from one person. No, the other person have to do his own part.
The two.
If the other person is not doing his part, na lie. It's not going to work.
Yeah, the two cannot work together except they agree.
The two of them, one person cannot do it. Just know it for sure.
Live to live.
Yeah, relationship is for the living, not for the pie.
I'm telling you,
enjoyment in is only for the living.
Of course. Your life is number one priority. Number one. Yeah, number one, so that you will live and your children will live. I rest in peace to the woman and condolence to the family. The man, may God forgive you, and I don't know.
There's nothing like you go. Is there you want to prison?
I don't know, but yeah. Thank you so much, and see you guys in our next video. We love you. Ciao.